Usually I just start off with your questions, but I was just like, hey, let me just research something real quick. I was at my son's baseball game, and then while nothing was really going on during the middle of the innings, I started scrolling, right? So I started scrolling on Facebook, and I saw this cool ad, and I was like, oh shoot, that's kind of cool. It was actually half a wine glass, okay? As you can see, like right now, like literally, like I don't know, 3 minutes ago, I typed in half wine glass. I wanted to see if we could even get that product, right? It just looked cool. People that are in the wine niche, super passionate. They buy stuff all the time. They have like wine clubs and just wives that drink wine and all this crazy interest, which is pretty cool. So I started looking through here and I'm like, what the hell? There's nothing there. So I was only giving me one page. So I scrolled down. I seen this bad boy right here. Mermaid glass for special you. I don't even know what that means, for special you, but I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. So I clicked on it to check it out. I was like, oh man, pictures are nice, right? Everybody seems to want to be a mermaid for some crazy ass reason, but there's like literally, I guess you could say, semi-famous Facebook people and YouTube people that pretend to be a mermaid. They literally walk around with mermaid stuff on, and they're pretty popular, and people will find them. And I was like, okay. So this is all in like the last 3 minutes. So I was like, check this out. So the first thing I do is I just go to Facebook, and let me see. I typed in mermaid shot glass at the top, and then of course photo posts come up, and I was like, oh, here's a video. So August 17th, someone launched this video, and looks like here July 29th. So I actually have two videos to choose from. One's 45 seconds, one's 26. So I clicked on this bad boy. I looked at it real quick. I'm gonna get rid of that music. But I'm just seeing, like, is the video kind of decent? Is it gonna get their attention? It looks cool. So not too bad. I did not look at the other one, but I downloaded this one real quick. Let's look at the other one. Oh, the music kills me. So it's kind of okay. I might speed it up a little bit. Long video for nothing. Okay. So it looks like two people tried it, July 29th, August 17th. I'm going to keep scrolling down. 16 hours ago, 1 hour ago. Looks fairly new. Looks like no one scaled it. I'm just going to try to put it in our store and run some ads to it. So the next thing I would do, right, I sent it off to um, our supplier, AliExpress, and I sent him that link in AliExpress, and I asked him how much can he get it for me. So hopefully he comes in at that same price, $7, maybe $6, hopefully 5. I'll like beat him up a little bit, but like, hey, I could probably scale it to 300 to 400 pieces a day, blah blah blah. Let me test it, and off and running. So I came over here to Facebook, and I just threw this in here real quick. So that's the campaign name, Mermaid. I'm gonna scroll down over here, and I type in mermaid. There's 28 million people. There's 5.2 million once I get rid of expanded interest, edit my placements, and literally I did this right before the call, like when the music was playing. So I'm gonna roll it out. I'll probably roll this thing out at $14.95, $4.95 shipping. I'll give them an option to buy 1, 2, or 4 as the set. I would probably do like $14.95 for the first one, $29.95 for the second one, and 4, depending on what price I get it for, I might just do it for $40 even. That way it forces them to buy 4, depending on how much I get. Hopefully I should make, 14, $15 each one. If it goes, I'll continue to do it. If it doesn't, I'll just kill it. But that's kind of how you find products, by researching something else. Something else comes up, catches your eye, and you're like, I could sell that. So that's what I started off with. Any questions? Crickets, can I get a yes or a no? At least a yes or a no, that's cool. So Patrick said, what would my targeting be? And I just showed you. Like, I keep it really simple, mermaid. I'm not gonna go like crazy and all types of stuff. Like, I may put some of the mermaid people in here. Um, see Mermaid Melissa? There's a bunch of mermaids. It's insane. I don't know why they do that. Mermaiding, you know, but you can see that the numbers don't really make a difference. I can add them, but that main interest has them all in there anyway. So you could waste your time and do all that. I don't waste my time doing that. I'm gonna keep it nice and simple, nice and broad. That way I could scale it, and that's it. So hopefully that wasn't too confusing. Now let's go to some of these questions you had. And first one says, Florian, what worked best for you trying free shipping no matter what versus free shipping for orders above XXX? So I actually don't do that. My shipping schedule looks like this. Let me see if I can bring up my notes real quick. Oh, actually, not notes. I'll bring up text. So I actually got a bunch of side chats saying that you guys actually like it when I write on the text pad, which is kind of cool. That way I just share it instead of going to the other screen. And you guys get to see it clearly. Plain text. Alright, so right now shipping, I don't know if you want to call it a schedule or whatever, but let me make this bigger. Alright, hopefully you guys can see that. Move this thing up. So right now, I keep it nice and simple. I used to do all types of crazy breakdowns, and this is what it is right now. Okay? So you have US, $4.99, and you have worldwide, $6.99. The other option is free shipping all the time, which I hate and I do not do. And then there's free shipping over X amount. So when I was doing wall art, I used to make it $129. That way they could get that large one and bring up the AOVs. If I'm selling, let's say, just a sneaker store, high tops, all that stuff, then I want them to buy at least the shoe and the matching sock. So it has to be 74 bucks. Okay? Because they're so close, even with that little 5% discount I give them, they're so close and they're like, I'll just get it so they get the free shipping. People do like it. Okay? What I don't like is, let's say, because my shoes are $59.99. If you offer free shipping, you don't get anything else. That's it, $59.99. On top of that, I'm offering them 5% discount at checkout. So it's coming down even lower. It's coming down another $2, right? Is that right? Yeah, $2.50. So I'm really down to $57.50. I'm no math wizard, so if someone does the replay and is like, that's not right, it's somewhere around there, okay? I don't really like that because I want to be my AOV somewhere in the 64s, 61, something like that, you know. And with the other shipping amount, you probably get into 72, 74s when you're offering socks. Now let me explain why I don't do free shipping all the time. Because this is what should be happening. You should be running Shoelace, which is kind of set it and forget it retargeting. That's an app, right? Shoelace retargeting. And on their app, when you do the ad copy, they offer them a 10% discount. If you're doing $59.95 plus free shipping plus 10% discount, now you discount another $5.90, almost $6. Now you're down to 54 bucks, and you're losing more money. Your profit margin is going away. Okay. Through email, your email sequence should be something like this: 5% off, 10% off, and on the third day, free shipping. Okay, so you have day one, day 2, day 3. Okay, now if you were to offer free shipping right away, on day 3, there's no incentive for them to go ahead and buy right away. Day 1 and day 3 should be bringing in the most sales. Day 2, people don't really care about that 10%. You know, you'll get sales, but it's really right away that they get something off. They're like, oh, I got something over on them. They got to give me a discount to buy it. And then on third day, like, oh, shit. Well, I really wanted that. I didn't buy it. I missed the coupon, but free shipping is going to be better. And blah, blah, blah. They argue with themselves in their head, and off to the races they go. They buy. Okay? You can't offer them free shipping if you already offer them free shipping on the front. And now you're giving more money away. So I kind of just see it as a free discount. So you can look at it this way for you, because you want to make the most money possible. So here's your $4.99. Let's say you're dealing with the US, okay? This is what happens. If you're paying CPP, which is cost per purchase on Facebook, of let's say $15, that means you now are paying $10. So you could scale harder, right? Because no matter what, every sale you're getting $4.99. That means your CPP really came down to $10. Okay, that's one way to look at it. Another way to look at it is, let's say that your product only cost you, well, we'll use the shoe example, cost you $34, and then you minus the $5, you are now only paying $29 a shoe. Okay, so that price is super important, and that is my answer right there. Do not do the free shipping up front. If you do the free shipping up front, the only thing you could do is up your price $4.99. Let's do that real quick. $59.99. If you up it to get your $64, which you should be getting, $64, and people pay that for shoes all the time. I got people paying $71 right now. $64 for the sneakers. I lost my train of thought real quick. $64. What was I saying? $34.29. Oh, so now this is going to be the free shipping plus free shipping. You know what happens? Anybody want to take a guess? What happens if you're doing this model right here? $64.99 plus free shipping. Free shipping. What ends up happening? Angel says I can't see anything. Okay, open your eyes, Angel. Alex, did they get 5% off? No, none of that. I want you to think of the funnel. Well, what happens in the funnel? Lose customers. Yep, you are going to lose customers, but earlier in the funnel. I need you guys to really think here. It costs $5 more, so nope. Nothing. All right, so you guys don't get stumped. Add to carts, go down. Okay? So basically you are stopping people from going through the rest of your funnel. Maybe someone only wants to pay $60 in their head because they think it's three $20 bills. But at $65, they're like, nah, I don't really want to. And I'm experiencing that right now in one of my funnels. I had the price at $59.99, and it was only like 5.7% added to cart. And I'm like, what the heck is going on? I was like, there's no way. So what I started to do was play with the price. I brought it down to 54, 49, 44. At 44, it was getting almost 12.4% add to cart. So when they add to cart, I'm getting their email, I get to retarget them, they're going further into my funnel. You know, all those things start coming into play where you can get more money, get more conversions, and as more conversions come in, now you can start upping the price. And we do a lot of that with free plus shipping. We might start it out at like $4.99 for the free plus shipping item, which at the beginning you might barely be breaking even, but a bunch of freaking conversions come in at that low price. And then you start bumping it to $6.40, $7.20, $8.18, $9.99, and even stretching it to $10.97 as all the conversions come in. Facebook's finding the buyers, they know, and boom, you're off to the races with a bunch of social proof. So try to remember that. I know that seemed like a long answer, but it's really important for you to know why you don't do free shipping. What else we got? I'm going to go back up real quick. Let's see. That was Florian. Angel, I can't stream. All right, so maybe refresh, log in, log out. Are you using funnels for first, then Shopify, or drive traffic directly to Shopify? Liat, I drive traffic straight to Shopify. Just I don't really have time to to build ClickFunnels out for each product, all that stuff. I don't waste my time doing that. I thought it's so weird to watch the seminar in normal speed. I usually watch replay at 1.5 times. Well, that's really crazy. Hey, Chris, can you explain how to retarget through email? What do you use and how? So I'm not really sure what you mean by retarget through email because I don't use that. If you're talking about, I think I actually seen it on MailChimp's side. There was 2 options to send a campaign or one to retarget through email. I don't do that though. And when Shoelace asked me to, like, if my Shoelace is tied to my MailChimp and they ask me to run a campaign to the people that opened and clicked my product, they usually try to do it at $100 and they try to like whip through the budget in like 2 or 3 days. I absolutely hate that. It never works out for me. It's not good. You know, remember there's the A and B side. It may work for somebody else, killer. For me, it does not work at all, so I don't do that. So when I talk about retargeting, I'm doing all the retargeting through Facebook. I'm doing the retargeting through Google banners. Okay. Other than that, I don't do any retargeting like how you're talking about with the email. Now I do send out email campaigns and get them back to the page and offer them different products, show them different products, show them the same product, give them a coupon code, stuff like that. But no retargeting. Do you normally start off with desktop or mobile only? Nelson, I used to do mobile only all the time to start. And just because there's more traffic there, it's easier. With ThemeX, it's mobile optimized. Like it was set up to have the most sales on mobile. That's what I used to do all the time. As Facebook changed all their little algorithms and all this craziness, I now start off with desktop and mobile together, and I let it find its own little winner. I used to break down those ad sets and then just run straight to desktop and straight to mobile. I don't do that anymore. So I'm really liking desktop and mobile together. Leah says, are you using funnels first in Shopify? Okay, I answered that. What would you or target? Okay, I answered that. All right, so this is back at the beginning of the call. Good shit. Hell yeah. Yes, yes, yes. I have this in my store, but haven't advertised it. Jolyn, what are you waiting for? Don't be sleeping. Advertise that thing. I've actually seen that a couple times. Cool. Daily budget. Leah, so I start out all my ad sets at $100, but you may not have that budget. You know, you can start them off at $5 if you wanted to, $10, $15. All depends on your budget. Okay. You split mobile desktop? No. All right. I'm having a lot of trouble finding products. I don't know what to test and how much ad budget to spend on each product before moving on. I know I'm going to butcher this, but Duruv bias. You shouldn't have any trouble finding products because they're all over the place. Like, where'd the Facebook go? Like literally, I don't know, it's crazy to me. Like, let's go back to that one, and so we could dig in a little bit deeper. But I want to know what the mental block is about finding products. So we'll come back to that. What else do we have here? I'm gonna move this over here. What are all the extra apps do you personally use on top of ThemeX? All right, great question. So these are the apps that we use right here. Let's take a look at these. So we have Abandonment Protector Plus. That's probably one of the apps that's going to make you the most money. They're going to send emails out for you, and their inboxing is really, really, really good. So the 3, you can manipulate the templates, all that stuff. I send one out pretty quickly within the hour, then 6 hours, and then 24 hours. And then I'll have other autoresponders that go out 24, 48, and 72. Then I have bulk product edit. That is not necessary. For us, I use it so I can change prices on the fly across all items. So like if I wanted to change the sneaker price and test $54.99, get some sales rolling in, and then I change all of them at the same time to $59.99. Or I wanted to change the description or add something, remove something. This lets you do it all in bulk so you don't sit there doing it one by one by one. Amazing, amazing, amazing tool. Carts Guru. Carts Guru is sending abandoned cart SMS text messages. So that thing is badass, and it's way better than email because everybody's on their phone. And it's cool. You can add as many autoresponders as you want. It does email too. It's badass. Carts Guru. And if you want to get that, you can hit me up on Skype or Facebook, and then I'll personally intro you to the guy that handles that, which is Matt S. If you came to my live event in Tampa, you guys have met him. He's been on a couple Super Saturdays. He's badass, good dude to know. Conversio, that thing's sick. So this is probably the maybe fighting and battling for first and second place of how much money it'll bring in, because the receipts have other products in them. It has a huge amount of follow-up messages, follow-up on the coupons, follow-up on abandoned carts, follow-up to introducing new products, follow-up to remind them about the coupons. So many cool things. Awesome. Currency Converter Plus. This changes the price. The prices to wherever they are. England, UK, whatever. France, Australia, whatever type of currency they're at, it changes automatically on the fly so they don't have to guess. If you're doing anything worldwide, 100% is a must to have. That also, if you guys are using ThemeX, I would highly recommend this one. It works with it flawlessly. You don't have to change any code. You don't have to paste any code. Nothing. Works great. If you're not using ThemeX, there's tons of other ones out there that you could use, but this one works with ThemeX. Dynamic retargeting by Rontar. These are Google banners. Basically, all you do is change your logo, you add a button, you pay $50, and it starts running banner ads all over the place wherever they can buy them. Works pretty good. Gets you a lot of clicks, gets you a lot of sales. Facebook product feed. You're going to need that for dynamic product ads. Basically, someone clicks around your website, touches this product, this one, this one, this one. It's going to follow them around and try to get them to buy those exact products that they touched. You could do it by people that abandoned cart, people that didn't buy in the last 7 days, last 14 days, 28 days. You could do all types of stuff. You could show them new collections when you put stuff out. It's pretty badass. And Shoelace does all that stuff, set it and forget it, but they take a percentage. This stuff with dynamic product ads, you could do it yourself. And obviously, you don't give anybody the percentage, but it's a little bit harder to set up. Looks is pretty badass because this is for testimonials. So they offer them some type of coupon code. You set it up, a coupon code for their next purchase if they go ahead and leave a picture testimonial. The picture testimonials are people like to see the product on the person, whether it's the sneakers, the shirts, the shoes, the wall art, whatever. Helps you get a lot more sales and conversions. MailChimp is awesome because it ties right into Shopify. It's not as expensive as other ones. So if your list is kind of small, you want to start out with these guys. It's pretty good. They've added a lot more stuff for e-commerce. This is not like BizOp World where it doesn't inbox or they kick you off. Like they love e-commerce. Inbox is like really well for the inbox for the e-commerce side, and it's really easy to navigate and get the emails out. Orbello works all right if you want to do like gadgets and stuff, and you really don't have a relationship with anybody yet. You can't send them a CSV file. We don't really use it. We try to use it when like we're intermediate, like let's say we don't have a supplier or we're looking for one, whatever. We might, resource to going through them. It just makes the ordering process a little bit easier. PayPal tracking, that's badass. You're gonna need to get that to have PayPal not lock up your money or ask you questions. Ever since we've used that, it's been 100 times better. We haven't had to jump around from as many PayPals as we used to when we had to do it automated. Print Trendz, because Print Trendz is the shit, and I own Print Trendz, and so does Jeremy and Frank the Tank. So we want everybody to use our app. The shoelace. Well, let me back that up. So Print Trendz, you have shoes, sneakers, high tops, just in case people watching this on YouTube and don't know. Leather bags, flip flops, backpacks should be coming in on, what day is it? Thursday. I think tomorrow it'll be released to the public, and then leggings within the week, and a couple more things that are coming down the pipe, which is tumblers and Crocs. Those are going to be pretty cool. Retargeting with shoelace, I talked about that a little bit. It's just retargeting through Facebook, set it and forget it, let them do all the work. Shop message, I don't know if you guys have seen that yet. I don't know if they have an affiliate program or not, but it's pretty sick. I'm sure you've seen some websites using it. I've been using it for about 30 days. How they're doing it, I have no clue, but until it breaks, I'm going to keep using it. So anybody that comes to your website, they go to add to cart or whatever, it hits them up on Facebook Messenger and gives them a coupon and be like, hey, get your ass back there and friggin' buy it. So it's kind of like an autoresponder through Facebook Messenger. Pretty badass. I gotta be honest, I don't know what the Tractor by ShopPad is. I don't know who put that in there or why we even use it, so I'm not gonna talk about it. Upsell Hero is gangster because that's how we're selling the shoe and then upselling the sock. It's just like a little pop-up. It's not invasive. It don't pop up on the screen. It's just above the add to cart button, so they get it. Well, actually, it's on the cart page, so they could just see it and be like, oh, all right, I want to add it. They click a button, good to go. Wheelio is to pretty much get emails or save some sales when people try to leave your website. Works really good when you're marketing to desktop because it auto pops when they're trying to leave. On mobile, you got to set a timer. And I did something kind of crazy with that one. So I made all of the wheel options something really cool, like buy one get one free, get a free product, or 70% off, or 90% off, or all these crazy things. And then I have two that are 5%, and the other one is 10%. So those are my two that I let them land on and actually win. 10% gets won 10% of the time. 5% gets won 90% of the time. And then all the rest, obviously, it never lands on it. And then exporter, you're going to need that to, send the CSV files over to your supplier and stuff like that. So that's it, really. That's for the apps. Some are necessary. Some are necessary once you start building and growing. But this is what we use in our stores right now. I'm going to shut this door real quick. I don't know who asked that question, but maybe it was Bob. Let's see. What else do we have? I don't see anything. Okay, Andrew is definitely having problems. Who do you use for international shipping for those rates? Who do you use for international shipping for those rates? I don't know what you're talking about, but any one of our suppliers, they already include shipping in our price. I don't even want to know how much shipping is, nothing. I just want a flat rate price. Just tell me the price, just like Print Trendz. We don't make you pay to certain destinations. We just tell you a flat price. Boom. Like, pay 34 bucks for sneakers. That's it. That's what it is. You know what I mean? Ecom reboot shipping invalid. So those are still valid if you're doing free plus shipping, but we hardly mess with free plus shipping anymore. And not because it doesn't work, just because we're selling higher profit margin items right now. Chris, do you have any suggestions with Facebook ad account that was flagged for unusual activity? Gabriel, welcome to the nightmare. Welcome to the nightmare. It's been a week now and the ad account is still not cleared. So hopefully you have live chat or email support, because you're not going to get anything done unless you have some type of support from Facebook side. I can tell you that. I fill out the form required to get back reply 3 days from risk specialist informing me that new appeal has been created and rerouted to a different team, but the specialist neglects to give me any details as to what the new case number is, how long I'm supposed to wait. The specialist proceeds to close the case. Oh, hell no. And bid me spacing that they are still considering my appeal. So frustrating, I went ahead and opened a new case and wait continues. Why don't you just open a new ad account? What else do we have here? If you increase your price to 59.64 and offer free shipping, do you find conversion rate increase or better, lower pricing? We talked about all that. What else do we have here? Rashida, when doing sneakers, what metrics are you looking for the numbers to stay under or above? CPC all under $1, ROAS 3, blah blah blah. Man, Rashida, I keep it super simple. I just spend money. So if I spend $100 and I'm at 1 to 3 ratio, or like my break even 1 to 2 ratio, around that, I'm gonna keep going. If I get 1 to 3 ratio, 1 to 4 ratio, 1 to 5, 1 to 10, obviously I'm gonna scale harder. I'm gonna scale less if I'm not doing those numbers. I really don't look at CPM anymore, CPC, all that stuff. Like, it just made my head hurt. I'm not a numbers guy. Jeremy, you guys talk to him and see him with spreadsheets and this and that. That's him. He loves that. He gets a hard on from that. Not me. I can't stand that. I want to like smash my head. So I just keep it real simple. How much money am I spending? How much money am I making? That's it. Da, da, da. Amen to that. Yep, Shopify message works. Tractors, way to track orders. Okay, cool. Thanks, Tracy. Thanks, Zen. I'm really desperate with the products. I have tested 4 bracelets, 3 paintings, 3 trinkets. Spent $350 on ads, but only $150 to show. What should I sell and how should I go about testing? Can you check my store? Also, provide link to get ThemeX. So yeah, throw your link up here and let's look at your store. Yuban, when you're offering coupons and discount packages sale website, do you use one of these apps or do you change the settings in Shopify? I use the first app I was talking about, Abandonment Protector, and then emails and stuff, and Conversio. Okay, had 4 sales on shoes my store last week, but no more targeting is good. Okay, CPM or CPC, what do you think I should do? Had 4 sales on shoe and then something died. Let me help you bring it back to life, because it doesn't just get sales and disappear. I'm gonna scroll down because I think I got a lot of these questions. What daily budget do you set your Rontar? I just set it to the max for Rontar. It usually doesn't spend more than $50, but it all depends on traffic. You can start on that first level. I think it was, you fund it with 50, but let it spend $5 or $10, something like that per day. All right, what does it say? All right, here we go. Do you stack targeting? No. Shipping rules are invalid. So I answered that, Dan. Shipping rules are invalid only for free plus shipping type stuff. Logo's really cool, nice and tight. I like that. The banner's cool, nice crisp images. This looks awesome. These pictures look cool too. That's pretty sick. All right, so what did we sell and we actually made a sale? Which one worked? Arnold, I'm here to bump you up. My shoulders are so big I have to turn sideways to walk in the door. Yes, I said the door. It's not a tumor. Viking mug. Where do you see that? Viking mug. And crystal watch. Viking mug. Where the hell's the search? Where do I search for stuff on here? That pop-up's annoying. And 15%? Stop it. Why don't you just burn some money up? Quick, get to the chopper. So this thing's been sold 1,000 times over and over and over. I would say you're very, very late to the party. Price is really weird, $27.99. If you're already over, like it's just like rounding up. This is $30 to somebody. So might as well just put it at $29.99. I would bring this down to $24.99. If you really want to go, and let's say you're in love with this product, like I don't fall in love with the products. If it's selling, fine. If it's not, whatever. I'm not going to try to force it anymore. I use the force. Now I just test, and get rid of them. But the easiest way to see if there's still a market for this, sell it retardedly cheap. I'm talking about like watch your budget. You put on a $100 ad set and you put this thing out for $12.99. It starts selling at $12.99. You start seeing sales come in like ding, ding, ding. You raise it, $19.99. If sales stop, you got to bring it down. If sales keep coming, you know there's a market for it, but your pricing is way off. Then you have to figure out what to upsell them to make it profitable. But that seems like a lot of work to me. Like, just because you want to sell it, or it looks cool, or maybe you've seen another video that showed this, sold it, or you saw it had huge engagement. I'm not going to fight and try to make that stuff work. I'm just going to leave it in the store and hope people come and find it. That's it. Get it? Bob Beckett, here you go. Bob said that he's going to be like your fourth sale, so you can go to rsdecors.com /products/True Man Mug. I'd like to know what the heck that is too. What is True Man Mug? What's a True Man? Dan, because it was just a lot easier for me to do $4.99 and $6.49. That's it. I mean $6.99. No special reason. Like some of our old stores are still set up like that, so don't freak out. Don't worry. Keep using it. All right, so we're still waiting for Durev to answer my question. Why does it say True Man Mug? What is a True Man Mug? It was on Alibaba like that. Fantastic. Well, I don't know why the link is named like that. I would just change the name and change it to something different. If you're calling this a Viking mug, I would literally make that say Viking mug in the URL right here, Viking mug, so that when people type in Viking mug, they find you. They're not going to find you if it's True Man Mug. Okay, that's number one. Number two, I would call it something else. Like, I think we had a discussion the other night about Game of Thrones. You Game of Thrones lovers, does this look like a Game of Thrones type thing? That's a good one. True men can drink from it without running and crying to their mommies. I like that. All right, he's taking too long. He or she is taking too long to answer my question, so I can't be doing that. We're off to the next. So we are off to Ariel, FiestaMasters.com. Yeah, I like. I went hardcore with the shoes. Fantastic. Well, let's friggin' get you rocking. Number one thing that I would change here. I see how it says $59.95. Great price, but this needs to be double that price. I don't care if you believe that they really are that price or not that price. Well, I bought friggin' stupid Nike Air Maxes and they were $140. And they're not custom. Other people could have them too. So you are going to bump this up and it's going to be $120. This is a custom shoe. There's no way anybody could tell me that they wouldn't be worth $120. When they get it too, the shoe is nice. Like it's not like a piece of crap. They really can wear it. It has good soles. It's nice. All right. So that's the number one thing that I would change. Okay. And now see how it says save 20 bucks. I don't know if you can get rid of that, but it's going to be 50% off sale. It's a flash sale. Okay. It's happening right now. That's it. Today only. Okay. All right. Tell me which one sold here. These music shoes are nice. Those are nice right there. White left disc. What does that mean? White left disc. Am I reading that wrong? White left disc. Oh, this? Man, that's a plain Jane shoe right there. Is that for DJs? CD black, yes, haha. Okay. So, alright, so this is what I do. So, I mean, it's okay. I can tell you if you're doing the designs or if you have a designer doing the designs, it's always good to use the whole entire canvas. People give rave reviews when you use the whole entire canvas, okay? Try to remember that when you're doing it. This may look cool, just whatever, but I mean, this is only kind of DJ, I guess. You know, kind of be someone scratching, I guess. Let's check this out. DJ custom shoes. So see this design? You know, this is a DJ deck. I don't know what's in the background there. I can't really tell. They didn't really use the whole entire canvas. Again, I said I would use the whole entire canvas. These are kind of cool. You know, DJs are always constantly looking at, you know, the bass, the treble, the mids, all that stuff. That's kind of cool. What else do you have on here? These look cool. So headphones are big to DJs, super big. What else do you have here? All right, so this is one of the first things that I do if I'm going to try to look for a shoe, whatever. I'm going to look on here. I'm going to look on Pinterest. I'm going to see if someone actually custom did them themselves, like drew on it. Like these are cool. See, someone drew on it, but it's kind of like a mixed niche. So I would say number one, where do we go with that? Here, you got to use more of the shoe, make it more cool because DJs are cool. You know what I mean? Picture they go into the club. I probably wouldn't use the white soles either. I would use black soles. You know, you go into the club, they're super dirty. That's probably where they're gonna wear them to. You know, that they're gonna be cool. So try to remember that when you're doing that. Okay. Busy, maybe they're being nice to you about the busy. This is pretty hot right here. This is hot. I bet you this shoe would sell. I'm usually pretty good at looking at a shoe and be like, oh, yep, that's gonna sell. That's a pretty cool shoe. What else do you have on here? So I take it used to be more like a jewelry store, a lot of music stuff. So you have a good music list. All right, have you sent these guys an email yet? Have you sent out an email with your shoes? 5,400 emailers. 5,400 buyers or just like add the carts and all that stuff? Oh, hell yeah, that's sick. All right, so let's talk about that. So 5,400 buyers. Did you make a lookalike audience yet? Okay. So what happened when you ran to the lookalike audience? Let's look at all the things we could do with that. Okay, 5,400 buyers list music. So you already created a 1% lookalike, right? That should have got you 2.1 mil. Okay, so you already ran an ad to these people. What happened? Sales? No sales? How many sales did you get? 4 sales. Okay. So I want to know right now, did you run an ad to just these people? One ad set. Oh, hell no. If I could reach through the screen, you would definitely be a good candidate for a cyber slap. 1000%. So while we're on this call, can you please make an ad set right now on those 5,400 and let's go sell. Where's that shoe? How did we get the shoes last time? Shoes, right here. I don't know if you have a shoe category or not, but can we make a shoe category? And I would say launch this one right here. Before you do that, I need you to change that price. That thing's got to be $120, okay? See how you have 95? Just switch that 5 to a 9. $59.99. So, yeah, $59.99 and what? $119.99, okay? Let's look at the prices. Oh, hell no. Why do you only have men here? Where's the women's? Where is the women's? No women's yet? What do you mean? Use that same design. You didn't know? What do you mean you didn't know? Oh man, I'm gonna have to turn on my camera for this. Hold on. Come really close. This thing works. Come really close to the camera. Oh, did you feel that? Did you feel that? Damn. Okay, seriously. So we're gonna take this design right here, and we're gonna add women's on it too. So it's gonna be a new link. So let's go back to what we're doing. Okay. So number one. Damn, this is crazy. So you have that 5,400 buyers list, but number one, we're gonna change the price to $59.99. Hopefully you're doing this right now. Okay, compare at $119.99. Okay, that's your compare at price. Then you're gonna have men's plus women's. Okay, you gotta have them in there. I don't know if you can or cannot, but if you can get rid of that plus sign, get rid of it. Garbage. Just add to cart. Buy it now, or enter shipping details. Okay? Those are the 3 things I want to see on the button. That's it. 85 under 100 sold. Okay. I need your description to be fixed also. So your description is going to look like this. Let me think. Okay. So this is going to be the 99. It's going to be the 119. So was 199. Let me stretch this out just a little bit. Was 119.99, now only 59.95. And if you can do a cross through, I don't know how to do it on text, but if you can cross that out, that's cool. Okay? Then it's going to be 50% off flash sale today only. Then it's going to say lightweight construction, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to show you on this right here where you can see it live and in action. Okay, right here. Okay, on top of that, and if you feel like it, you can go to this website and steal the image too. Steal this worldwide image. Go ahead, steal the whole entire thing. Just all you have to do is change that to 119. Okay, that's a VA messing up, and this used to be $69.95. So that's that. What else do you have on here? Okay, we ship fast. All orders leave warehouse within 1 business day. That's not really true. So if you want to tell the truth, I mean, you could do that, but I think that's going to be a customer service nightmare. What really happens with the shoe is they have 24 hours to make changes. Once 24 hours goes by, it's going into production. Once it goes on to production, it's on the floor, there's no changing. There's no changing sizes, there's no changing nothing. It's not happening. It's 3 to 5 days for production. Like literally someone sitting there sewing it, the printed design, shoelaces, the glue, the sole, all that stuff. It's 100% handmade custom order. Once it does the 3 to 5 days to be like put together, put in the box, all that stuff, shipping happens. Boom. And you're looking at 7 to 11 days, depending if it's on like the West Coast, the East Coast, Midwest, or going to a different country. Okay, so that's the real thing. For us, as you can see, I don't even put that on the page because our first email going out to them explains to them what's going on. Okay, visitors right now 146, 4 great easy to buy, great, blah 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 blah. All right, fantastic. Yeah, 100% comes from China. I mean, they're still badass. Everything comes from China. Look at your cell phone. Your cell phone comes from China. Your clothes comes from China. Everything comes from China. Don't be afraid that it comes from China. Okay? Yeah, see, this is not my site, so I would get rid of this stuff. But, you know, I don't know what you can change on here. I actually hate that, you know, this description is hiding over here. Specifications, there's nothing here, and delivery and returns, there's nothing here. I don't really like this setup. It's not that great. So, but still, we're gonna make sales if she fixes half this stuff. Okay? There is no returns on custom shoes. None. Like, why would you return custom shoes? Oh, wrong size? Okay, so we can talk about that. So if it's one size difference, we will help you with that and send out one shoe. Okay? One size difference. That means that they can't buy a 9 and be like, oh, I'm really an 11. Well, no, too bad. It's either 8 or 10. Got it? Okay? Before, this is totally up to you, I used to make them ship that shoe back to me. I don't do that anymore. I let them keep the shoe. I tell them to donate it, something. I don't care. Keep it. We'll send out another one to you. That's us. You can choose to do whatever you want. It's a nightmare when you have 700, 900 shoes there. And, you know, that was when I first started in, I would say September of last year. You know, the shoe sizes were off by like one size and all that stuff. Now the size is all super correct and in the right thing. So they should be aware that of whatever your policy is, ours, they get to keep it. Okay, now let's work on some other stuff here. So Ariel should be doing that stuff. We're gonna just erase all this because it's taking up too much space. Hopefully she can change some of this stuff that I talked about. Let's get rid of that. So right now you're gonna launch that to 5,400 buyers, okay? What kind of budget do you have, Ariel? Okay, man, gotcha, bro. It's hard to see through the computer and see you, but still. 15 deals per day. I don't know what 15 deals are, but for me, you know, 5,400 buyers, you should be able to see good results on 25 bucks. You're looking for at least one sale. On here, you probably get a lot more. Your cost per purchase, if they're decent buyers, should be between $4 and $6. So you can start it out as low as you need to, okay? But my recommendation would be 25. I don't know what the 15 deals are, so maybe if it's a $5, you gotta give it a couple days. It's not like a regular interest. You already know they're buyers. They already like music stuff. $5, okay? Now, all these people became buyers, but I want to know where all these add to cart people are. Where is this list? Where's this email list? And if you don't have this email list, I want to know where this add to cart custom audience is. Okay, cool. So Aweber. So I want you to upload the same exact thing and do whatever budget you can do. Let's $5 to 25, but it's the same thing. You're gonna run the same exact ad that you're running to 5,400 buyers. You are gonna run it to the add to cart people. Okay? Got that? Cool. So without giving you too much homework or anything, you need to start off with this right here, and you're gonna make sales. That's it. There's not gonna be like, maybe this works, maybe it's not gonna work. You are gonna make sales. That's it. I need you to believe that. When you're doing all that stuff, you gotta believe it and be like, yo, I'm gonna make money. This is finally gonna work. Then I'm gonna pump out more designs, and you're gonna go on and on from there. All right? That's good to go. I need to also see your ad real quick because it shouldn't be anything crazy. It literally should be, I'm gonna get you, boom. I'm gonna get you anyways. I'm just gonna get you right here. Boom. So it should be this picture right here, nice and big. If you can make it 1200 by 1200, and this goes for anybody in here also. 1200 by 1200. That's a big square. Takes up a huge amount of real estate on the computer. Okay? And I don't need you to do anything else special except for this. Do you love music? Boom. Grab yours here with the link. I need you to double it up and then tag someone that would love these! Exclamation. There is nothing else. I don't need you to write fancy stuff. If you want it, you can possibly put an emoji there with a musical note. I don't want to see anything else crazy. That's what you're going to use. Okay? Good to go. We're going to move on. I think a lot of people should have learned something from that. You have a real big asset with your buyers, and that should be the first thing you roll out any new designs to, or any new products, or all that stuff, especially if the buyers are all lumped into one, like here, a music store. There's no way you should be failing. No, no way. All right, so on to the next. What else we got here? Pop your questions in if I missed it, please. I'm probably not going to be able to see that. Oh, yeah, here. Stop if you love music. Get the music, sunset music, inspire you. Shoes here. See, I don't like this. Let the people decide what that looks like, because, it could be a sunset, could not be. And I do a lot of psychological things. So what if they don't like sunsets? And, their real passion is for love, like for music, not for the sunset. So I don't even need to put that in there. Like, it doesn't even have to be heard. I'd also like to see a black and white version of this thing where that background is actually white and it pops out all black, which is the musical notes and stuff like that. I'd like to see that, because sometimes people don't like certain colors. Like, they may not wear yellow shoes or orange, so try to remember that too. Your links are super, super long. Do you know how to change your link so it's not so long? This thing is crazy. So cut this thing down. This link will still work even though you change it. So, search engines can still find this, but man, I would just make this music. So fiestamasters.com/product music, or fiestamasters.com/products MA or MU or something, just something super short. Tag a friend or don't and get yours now. That's terrible. Tag like deserves another cyber slap. That's nuts. So you're telling them tag a music friend. Okay, but they may not like these shoes, whatever. But tag a music friend or don't. Never mind, don't do that. And get yours now. That's terrible. Terrible. Stop that, please. So if you can go edit it, go edit it, but I don't think it really matters. There's only 7 likes on here. And if that's you, on top of that, I would stop liking your own posts. Don't do that. Cool. All right, we're done. I think I might have seen Bob ask if they should do a niche store or a generic store. I like a generic store. I like just putting collections and being able to sell all types of products, all types of designs. If we bring over this store, which was a sample store that I was doing at the beginning to show everybody like what you can do with these products. You know, there's skull sneakers in here, boho sneakers, nurse sneakers, motorcycle sneakers, all types of different socks, wolves, all that stuff, autism bags. Anybody that is failing right now, if you don't jump into the autism niche and sell them something, then just pack it up and just get another job. Like, these people will buy. This is more than getting punched in the face. They would probably kill you if you talked about their kid that had autism. I'm not even joking. That's an unbelievably passionate niche. So if you can't put together an autism shoe or an autism bag that sells, there's a serious problem. Okay? What else we have here? What product categories do you sell and what some price ranges, etc.? Bracelets, jewelry, paintings. I don't know what you mean by that product category. That I try to do any niche that's passionate, like just like I said, I'm talking about. I don't sell jewelry anymore. We used to sell a lot of anklets and bracelets, but we haven't done that in a while. Paintings, we do wine paintings, angel paintings, animal paintings. Again, same type of thing, same type of niche. Ariel, you're welcome. Hope I'm saying your name the right way. Okay. Zen. Can you recommend the top 10 niches right now for sneakers? So, man, there hasn't been a niche. Well, I'm lying. So nurses for me is really tough, and that's like must be like a mental block. But there hasn't been any niches that we can't sell stuff in. I mean, skulls is pretty awesome. You're gonna sell stuff in the skull niche. Motorcycle niche, you will sell stuff in the motorcycle niche too. I find though that instead of sneakers, they actually like the high tops instead. High tops. Um, you know, any type of animal type stuff, especially for the socks, it's super easy. It's just like dirt cheap entry point, kind of like what we just did with Ariel, how he has 5,400 buyers. You know, if you want to sell stupid cow sneakers, you got to sell them cow socks first because they'll buy those things up like crazy at $14.99. It's nuts, and they won't buy one; they'll buy two, three, four. It's crazy. Okay. What else do we have here? I'm missing some of this stuff. How would you set up a general store for testing different niches, cats, dogs, etc., but using products like the one you do on Crazy 8? I don't know what you mean by that, but I just set up categories. So shop here, skulls, wine, boho, camo, CrossFit, motorcycle, nurse, teachers. That's all. How much ad budget do you test? How do you test products? So here is my method, and we can reduce this to anything that you want, okay? So number one thing you gotta do is how much do I sell my product for, right? So we have to back out the numbers for this. Number one, product cost. Then we are gonna double the price or more, and then cost per purchase. Okay? If you do not know this, you are in trouble right from the beginning. So let's just go with sneakers or whatever, high tops, right? I know that right off the bat. It's 34 bucks. That's the cost. Okay, and then we're going to double that by doing it $59. 59 plus 5 of shipping, which will equal 64 bucks. Pretty close. 68 would be double, okay? You could push it to the limit and start at 64 and try to get 69, but I can tell you this price point works really, really well. And most people that buy sneakers, they buy them for the whole family, so they buy 2, 3, and 4 sets. It's pretty nuts, okay? And then cost per purchase, you're going to see it between 15 and 20 bucks if you're scaling aggressively. If you have small budgets, then you might see them at like 8 bucks to 12 bucks. Okay? So now if we take those numbers, and I'm going to go with the scaling numbers because those are the ones I like best. We're going to do $64 minus $34 equals, that's 30 bucks. 30 bucks is your break-even point. That means you can pay up to $30 CPP, cost per conversion. All day long, you should still be running that ad. You should still be crushing it because you are getting your retargeting list, add the carts, your buyers list, all types of craziness. All day long, you should be running that, okay? Now you have to decide, how much do I really want to pay for this CPP so that I can actually make some money on the front end? So we're going to go to up to 25 bucks. 25 bucks means that you're going to have $5 left over. Times 100 sales in a day, you just made $500 today. Let's say it's only 5 times 50, which is not hard. You made $250 today. Let's just do some crazy math because this is only one product. Once you find a winner, you're able to scale it and do this. Okay? You do 5 times 100. That's $500 times 30. You just did $15,000 in a month. Times 12, that's $180,000. Can anybody use that type of money? Let's back it down so you don't think this is too silly. 5 times 50 equals 250 times 30, 7,500 times 12. That's $90,000. Can anybody else use $90,000? And this is easy. This shouldn't get complicated because this is finding one winner and you're scaling it. That's it. And then let's say it dies in a month, you find another winner and then another winner. What happens if you get 2, 3, or 4 winners at the same time? That's when you start doing stupid numbers like $90,000 in 4 or 5 days. $90,000 in a day. Like dumb numbers, okay? Dumb. That's what you need to do. I don't care if you're selling bracelets, if you're selling necklaces, if you're selling socks, if you're selling whatever, you should know these numbers. These numbers will help you get to numbers that you need to get to. I'm going to show you an update on Tyler's store. So Tyler is Jeremy's son, 18 years old. He is a full-time college student at URI, University of Rhode Island. Okay? I'm going to bring up his store real quick. And like I said, he doesn't get any special treatment. He actually probably gets worse treatment because we're busy with other people. We're busy with our own stores. And he doesn't need to make $1 million a month. He needs to make normal money, probably like a normal person. Okay? Maybe some of you guys that just need to quit your job, or enough money to pay your bills, or enough money to maybe make your car payment at the end of the month. Do you guys see that? So I'm going to refresh that to today. It's 10:18. He's got 2 hours to go on this store. He's on East Coast time. He's doing $4,100 in sales today. 2,100 visitors. He is doing $2 a click. $2 a click. Let's go back to this month. Remember, he was testing, didn't find anything, finally found a winner. Boom, boom, boom. Look at the steady increase. Steady increase. Boom. Remember, he doesn't have budgets like us. He doesn't have, $20,000, $30,000 to be able to spend. He's recycling his own money. He's learning the lessons that we learned when we first started. Didn't have the budget, didn't have the credit card, couldn't spend this much, all that stuff. So he's doing it nice, slow, and steady. Out of respect to him, I'm not going to show you what products he's doing or whatever, but it's something so simple. He didn't really think outside the box that much. He was at our Tampa event. He learned just like the people that went to the Tampa event. He tried, he struggled, he kind of went off and said, oh, I'm not going to do this, and then I'm going to do it, and boom, here he is doing it, and now he's on cloud 9. This is awesome. 18 years old, 24,000. One winner, okay? I'm going to look into his ad account real quick. I'm going to show you guys what he spent. Oh, yeah, you guys are going to shit yourself. Okay, check it out. So he did 4,000, 4,100 so far. He's only spent $929. I'm going to show you that right now. This is that account. ED for Tyler DeBarros. He's reached 84,000 people. He's only spent $929 today. That's not how much he spent originally. He started off just like you guys. Spending 25 on an ad set, then to 100, then scaling up and up and up. 18 years old. I'm telling you, if you stick with it, just get rid of the noise. Don't follow this person and that person and try this method and this one and that. If you trust us, follow us. If you trust someone else, go follow them. Don't show up to these webinars. There's no need, because you need to focus on just one person that will help you. Work on their style. Take your time. Everybody needs money right this second. They may be losing their house, foreclosure, this, that. Remember, I started this by borrowing $4,000 from my mom. I was supposed to pay the mortgage. I spent $2,000 on ads and $2,000 on a mastermind. I could have been out in the street, but there was nothing else for me to do except for make that happen. I was coming out of the email world and SMS world and selling clicks, and my servers were blowing up and IPs and all that stuff, and it was a complete nightmare. So I was like, screw it, I'm coming to this. I had never logged into Facebook Ads Manager before. One time I gave it a shot doing t-shirts, Teespring, like way back 4 or 5 years ago, and I was like, this isn't for me. I didn't sell any t-shirts. I couldn't tip any campaigns. I was like, screw this shit. So everybody has their back against the wall at one point in time. It just depends on how bad you want it. Depends on if you're listening to the noise at your house. Is your husband or your wife or your girlfriend or your boyfriend or whoever telling you this ain't gonna work? Get off the computer. Come spend time with me. Come watch Game of Thrones. Oh, no, I can't. Come to the barbecue. Okay, only if I bring my laptop. You drive, because I'm going to hook up my Wi-Fi and I'm going to check my ads while I'm driving. Oh, we got to go here. We got to go. Okay. Well, if we go here and there, we might be living in a cardboard box. So I need to be in front of the computer. I need to be on Chris Ree's webinar. I need to be learning something. All right? This is this is no joke. Like, this is it. So it's 10:22. I'm going to answer a couple more questions, but then I'm going to call it quits because I need to launch a couple more ads today. If you guys are wondering, I launched 36 ads, but my goal was to see if I could launch 60. I had to go to my son's baseball game, and I was running around. I was picking up my truck from the mechanics. I needed brakes and this and that. So still regular life, but I got to still, set goals for myself, just like you guys should, whether it's setting up 5 campaigns today, 5 ad sets, and then maybe you're going to research 20 products that you can check, start testing the next 4 or 5 days out. You need to have goals. You need to write them on a piece of paper. I literally have, can you hear that? I have paper right in front of me that I write it down. I have this huge whiteboard, like 8 by 10 in my office that I write shit on. Like, you gotta write it down. I know some people are like, I'll just type it in my notes. No, you gotta write it down. You gotta hold yourself accountable. Okay? What else we have here? This says, you've been no more Game of Thrones. Exactly. You could binge watch Game of Thrones. Dang, this train is good, bro. Pitch me something. All right, I'll pitch you something, Bob. Nathan K. Mark, yes sir. How much did he spend to find a winner? Let me look into his ad account right here. Let's go 30 days. I'm gonna go to. Let's see if we can go to his spend real quick. Where can we find the daily breakout? All right, here we go. Daily. Is this thing gonna let me sort? Maybe. Just so you know, I'm not showing anything on the screen just yet, just in case I show something of his campaigns or whatever. I'm not gonna do that. Let's see. Why is it not letting me sort by that? Not letting me sort by. Oh, that's why. Got it. Let's go to amount spent. All right, so I'm gonna show you this stuff right here. So it is, I tried to get the left-hand side to be able to sort by date. Instead, I just sorted by amount spent. So we spent $12, $14, $25, $35, $42, $46, $50, $50, $50, $51. You can see that's all testing days. We're starting to spend a little bit more. This is on the 6th, maybe 107, 139, 140. Those seem to be 2 testing days right there. What day did he really start on? He looked like he found the one on August 18th. So August 18th, where is that? I don't know what that is, but the 19th he spent 311. 20th 244. 21st 313, 367. 23rd 642. 24th 719. So you see how it's like gradually going up, gradually going up. So that's the way. And today is what? Well, yesterday was the 30th. He spent 1100. 29 spent 29. He probably never even seen that in a month working at his job before. He's spending that daily now. Spending that daily. Is his store worldwide? Well, let's check it out. Country. Okay, let's take a look at that real quick. So 400 out of 460 are from the US. United Kingdom, Indonesia, Thailand, Australia, Finland, Italy, Spain, Argentina, Denmark, Brazil, Ireland, Mexico, Norway. Doesn't look like much after that. So my guess is that it's going to be United States, Canada, Europe sometimes, and Australia, but that's about it. Who's calling me right now? Oh, so maybe Jeremy's making a special guest appearance, guys. What's up? What's going on? All right, bye. Oh, hell no. Okay, bye. He crazy. He got a nut story to tell me. So, anyways, there we go with that. Okay, so load me up with a couple more questions, and then I'm gonna close it out. Okay. Do we set up purchase, add a cart, initiate? No, we don't do any custom conversion whatsoever. We do purchase, and right off the bat, I don't care if that thing has any seasoning, pixel, nothing, pixel dust. I don't care. We're doing purchase, website conversion. And some of the strategies that we teach kind of like on the more higher end level is, and it's been working good for us, is once you find a winner, you move it to its own ad account. So the winner stays in here in this one, and then the ones you were testing that might become winners, you move to the second one, and then you move to the third one, and then you move to the fourth one. And that's why we have so many ad accounts, and that's how we're able to scale without messing up like the data that the pixels are getting. Because when we get like 10 winners, one dies today, the other one starts working tomorrow, then the other one dies, and then the other one comes back, and we can't scale like that. It's nasty. So the most that we've seen in an account work is 3, and it takes days on and off still. So we like to just stick to one product, scale it in the account, see how far we can push it, and then go and move the other ones to the other accounts. And that's when we test in those. Then once that one account's done with that product, you can go ahead and test in that one again. Kind of advanced, but we don't use any custom conversion or nothing like that. What's the best strategy for recycling budgets? What do you mean by that? I would love to answer that, but what do you mean by recycling budgets? Got it. That's been going to my brain for like 3 years. Okay, slash Jen. Okay. How many products did you test in a day? He probably lit it up with 10. I really don't know. I can't tell you without going looking into stuff. And like I said, I'm not really in his ad account like that. So I don't know the answer. He started with 25 bucks on testing. 25 bucks. Wiz or Witchley. Sorry. When moved to new account, you create a new pixel or the pixel is already created. Nope, we use a brand new pixel. What do you do if you're getting sales at $30 ad sets and bump it to 50 and it dies completely? I tried duplicating it 6 times, shutting down the original, but none of them are taken off. That is a great candidate right there to create a whole brand new ad and start right from fresh. Put it at 30 bucks again, and this time don't move it for 24 hours. If it starts getting sales, bump it up slightly this time because each ad account works different. So yours may not be able to handle the double, double, double. Yours may only be able to handle maybe 40, then 50. Excuse me. Once you're at 50, 75. Once you're at 75, 100, 125, like that. Yours might have to be done a little bit slower. How do you add multiple pixels to one store? So in ThemeX, we made it super easy, and we do this. Let me pull up a store real quick. Okay. Damn, we can never cross that 50 people mark. It kills me. That like really kills me. I know people watch the replays and it's late other places and stuff, but damn, kills me. Can we please get more people on here? Okay. So an online store. Actually, am I showing you my screen yet? Yes, no, maybe. No. Okay. Here I am. I went to online. I went to themes. We're going to customize. And right here in tracking, you literally put as many pixels as you want as long as you split them by a comma. And all those pixels are running there, okay? And then on settings and then checkout, scroll down, and you need this FBQ right here. You need to add all your pixels right here. Don't change anything else. Don't change this bottom one that's over here, nothing. You just need them in here, and that's it. You're good to roll. I do not know if this works with non-ThemeX or anything like that, so I'm sorry, I don't support that. I just support the ThemeX. So I don't use an app for t-shirts. We go to Scalable Press, and that's all done through Design Suite Pro. So I'm not sure if you've ever seen Design Suite Pro, but it's pretty sick and badass. We're trying to move the t-shirts over to, what do you call it? To Print Trends, but that is not in the works for any time soon yet. Might happen before Christmas time, but a lot of stuff has to go down here. So basically in here, you can create mockups on the fly. You just drag and drop your images, boom, and they end up going onto your mockups. That way that you can go and sell the things, right? Well, let's find here, let's go to Design Tools. And I haven't been in here a while. So remember, everything that happens in our business, VAs do this. So here are all the shirts. You get to see designs after designs after designs after designs after designs. I mean, we test and try everything. I've given so many of these designs away. People that joined into Design Suite Pro, they're all on here, and it goes on and on and on. Anyways, Design Suite Pro is set up so that you can change custom shirts on the fly without doing any Photoshop stuff. So see how this says 9 amazing grandkids make my life complete, and then those are the kids' names. Well, we just made it so that you can make it 5, and then let's say you only have 5 kids' names. We go here and we format it. So once I click format, it put the commas in the right place, and it put the and where it's supposed to be, and I hit preview. Once I hit preview, it's going to generate on the fly. So now I made it. So you don't need any Photoshop skills. You don't need anybody else whatsoever. We want that download. You want to send it to the printer. You click download, and it's going to give you the high-res file. Here's the high-res file. This goes on a black shirt. So if you wanted to actually look how that even works, we can come over here, and let's say it's a hoodie. Where's the hoodie? Right here. And we're going to put this on a black hoodie. So we're going to check this off. We're literally going to drag and drop that bad boy right into here. And then you're going to click preview. And you can do this with 100 shirts at one time if you wanted, all different designs, but it is ready to go. You literally would download this thing, and this bad boy is ready to put on Facebook. Good to go. Okay? There's so many things that this thing does, but in here, this is where we would order through, let's see, there's the bulk design tool. Basically, you upload a spreadsheet of 150, 200 shirts, however many shirts you're selling in a day. And then all that stuff I just did manually, it would do it by itself. You just go and check it real quick. If you like it, you submit it, boom, good to go. You can upload your own designs. There's design resources. You can submit designs. You can store designs on here. And then everything goes through API, through Scalable Press. And you can see all the API terms here, which is like all the type of shirts that we do through here, the standard, the unisex, the V-neck, all that stuff. Here's the different sizes. Basically, you drag and drop your CSV file in here. You get a quote. When you get the quote, it'll tell you how much it is. If you like it, you know, based on their pricing, and you don't see any errors, and it will show you a preview of each shirt. You hit submit, boom, goes over to Scalable Press. All you have to do is go over there and pay, and off it goes. So we're the only ones that have been able to integrate with Scalable Press. They flew us out to their factory in Indiana. We toured that thing. It's friggin' massive. They have 300 employees. Start to finish, it's pretty sick. The quality's amazing. Badass. We're not too big into shirts right now, but once we bring it into the app, we will be going pretty hard on shirts. But it's sick. That's Design Suite Pro. It's $97 a month, but it does an amazing amount of things in there. I don't know if you guys know this too, but one of the tools in here is this niche search tool. So a lot of people said that they have problems finding stuff, right? So these are all the terms that you should be looking up on Facebook. Just pay shipping, online pay shipping, free shipping, get yours here, get yours now, claim yours now, blah, 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 blah. You can, all these are the terms that people can look up. You want to find t-shirts? Here's all the t-shirt companies. You want to find stuff based on e-commerce or lead gen sites or Google shorteners, uh, all that stuff. So let's say it's tag someone who would love this, and then we're just gonna go with people from this month, all the posts, and let's say we do nurse, right? Click on that. It's going to bring us to Facebook, and it made the search for us. See how it makes the cool little fancy quotes in there? And then you go ahead and just start finding the products that you want to sell or test or whatever. Boom! I could do a whole Design Suite Pro class if you guys want, but that's just something, a little stuff that it does. I mean, it does a redonkulous amount of things. I mean, this is where our business originally started, and that's why we created all these things to make it easy for us. Like there's so many things. Like wall art used to be in here. You know, now it's in Print Trends. So there's just so many things. It's amazing. Sweet. So I will set that up. But okay, so last thing here, and yeah, it's 10:40. There's going to be a new Super Saturday. You guys are hearing it here first. Super Saturday is going to be October 14th. So it's about 45 days out. Okay? You know, I don't know how many people know what a Super Saturday is. There's 48 people in here. How many people know what a Super Saturday is? Does anybody not know what a Super Saturday is? So there's only one. So only one know. Okay, Alex, cool. Sweet. So Super Saturday is usually 8 hours, sometimes a little bit more. It might go to 10 or whatever. You know, as long as we go through all the content that we promised. Um, this time it's going to be just me and Jeremy, so there's no guest speakers, there's no other different content. We're going to stick strictly to Shopify, print trend stuff, and Facebook ads and scaling. Okay? You guys know the price. The price is $4.97, but this time people asked me if they could bring people and actually get a commission. So it's going to be $4.97 all the way till, I don't know, I haven't decided the date yet. So probably only like the next 2 weeks or something, so people get in early bird special. And then the people that get in early can actually, I'm going to create a link so you can go promote yourself. If you promote, I think we're going to give 50% of that $4.97 away. So really, if you bring in 2 people, you're actually making profit. And everybody knows our Super Saturdays are badass. Without a doubt, I will rock your world in those 8 to 10 hours. And on top of that, we take a break on Sunday, and then you come back Monday through Friday. Monday through Friday is 2 hours every night. We do the webinars. This time, because we're more focused on just like Facebook ads, print trends and stuff, I'll actually be able to do what I've done on previous ones, which is dive right into your ad accounts. You submit the ad account the day before, let's say on a Monday. On Tuesday, I'll come back in and I'll get through as many ad accounts as I can. I'll use my brain, my situations, all that stuff in your ad account. Say, hey, you need to scale this one. Hey, you need to kill this one. Hey, you forgot to do this. Oh, you're using audience network in here, or this or that. And we change all the stuff on the fly and learn together. So everything that we learned on Saturday, we implement and we bring it through the whole entire week. That way, at the end of the 5th day on Friday, you guys should at least have found a winner. You should at least be on your way to scaling and not just be kind of dumped off on just because you have like 8 hours and you're like, oh my God, what do I do? And yes, everybody asks, are they recorded? 1000% they are recorded, and you get the recordings. This time, I think that we're going to do $4.97. That's the early bird special. And then because we're going to give 50% away, I'm going to try to do a little bit higher price. I'm going to test it out, probably like a start at $9.97. Depends on how sales are coming in. We might offer a coupon, $200 off. That way that you guys can make some money too. Is anybody interested in being able to promote and hopefully come to a Super Saturday for free? You get all that knowledge, you get all that help. I'm sure you know 1 or 2 people that want to be on the Super Saturday, or people have heard it, but is that what you guys are looking for? So Bob, is actually held right here in this room right here. It's virtual. They don't have to go anywhere. You could be at home in your pajamas, in your thong, whatever the heck you want, whatever makes you comfortable. You'll be right here. That's it. Cool. So I'm gonna drop you guys a link. There's the link right there. Okay. You want to join Super Saturday? I'll be able to hook you up with an affiliate link after that. And then hopefully, not only do we learn, we'll make some money together. You'll make some Christmas money. You'll be on your way to Q4 and hopefully do $100,000 in a month, maybe even more, because people are in a buying frenzy. They just start whipping out the credit card and buying stuff because they have to buy stuff for their aunt, their uncle, their grandma, that. If you guys look back to last Christmas and look at all the toys you bought your kids or stuff that you bought your parents and this and that, they probably don't use any of that. So it's kind of just like they buy gifts because they have to type thing. Doesn't matter if they're Jewish, if they're Catholic or this or that, they believe in Santa, whatever it is. Man, it's incredible. Next 3.5 to 4 months, you will make more money than you did the whole entire year. That's it. You can kind of make money by accident. So that's it right there. I'm going to create a Facebook page. That's where you're going to be redirected to. And that's going to be the group. Nobody's going to get approved right now until, I start coming up with more of the content. But, man, the Super Saturdays rock. And every single time it's got better and better. One thing I want to implement this time is I want to prepare you guys before we get onto Saturday. So this time I will have surveys for you to fill out. What's your store, how much are you spending per day, all that stuff, so that we can get everybody on the same page instead of wasting time on the call, kind of like here when I have to go back and do something really simple that should have already been done. That way everybody's on the same page. And this time I would really like to do a lot more on the Facebook side, because there's only two things you really need. You need to find a winning product, which we're going to give you designs that you can sell, in Print Trendz. So if you're using Print Trendz, I'll help you with the shoes, the socks, or this or that. I'm going to give that to you. That way, that takes that right out of it. And then with the scaling and the Facebook part, you're going to use my brain. So exactly what we do in our business to make a couple $1 million a month in all our stores, we're going to be able to take my brain and on your budget, do the same thing. You may not make $1 million a month if you don't have that budget, but you will start making money. You will start making sales. And as you can see what I did for Ariel today, he already has money there. He just didn't know how to get it out of those lists, or he didn't know what to do. So I can't wait to see the updates on his stuff, and you will see that he'll start making money. I helped someone else in here too. I don't know if she wants to say her name or give an example, but I gave her 4 designs and started making money and found a winner in less than 20. Print Trendz link. You need the Print Trendz link. So check this out. On Facebook, there's a post that says you may need these links. So let's see. You may need these links. And it has every link that we need there. Let me see. Before I came in here, all my tabs shut down, so I don't know if you guys deal with having 100 different tabs up, but I did not launch them all at the same time. Oh, you know what? Duh. I'll go right here real quick. Yeah, dude, I hate redoing the computer. That thing sucks. Boom. Right here. Here's your link. And yes, for people that are watching this recording or whatever, Print Trendz is free. There is no monthly fee. I want you to make money so that we make money. I'm in this to help you too. The ultimate goal a year from now would be, or maybe even sooner, depending on how the holiday season goes, is to shut down our stores and not compete with any of you guys. And it's just to have webinars and help you guys build print trends. We'll make money on the back end, you guys make money on the front end, and we go from there. But the only thing with that is that I need to still be in the loop to see what Facebook does or changes or the algorithms. I need to be able to teach you guys what works still. So still working on that thing right there. There's Rashida. Chris gave me 4 designs, exact campaign setup. 1K day from those designs in the first 3 days. Super simple. I was overcomplicating everything. See, RashidaTheBomb.com, you know, like super organized, very detailed, and like she said, overthinking it. Like, I broke it down really simple, like just so simple. I don't really know how to explain it, but I'm more of a doer, and if I mess up, I'm just going to keep rolling with it instead of having everything perfect and then nothing goes right. Nothing's ever going to be perfect. So try to take that with you. Okay? So one more thing for me, guys, which would be, yeah, we'll just do it right here. So today we experienced a cyber slap and some freaking redonkulous golden nuggets, right? What do you guys think? Sweet. So we're gonna make a post right here, and for the appropriate picture, a cyber slap that will probably turn into a lot of money. Frank the Tank was one of the first people I cyber slapped hugely, and he's on the brink of quitting his 6-figure job and moving to the United States. Well, the lower 48 states now. So think about that. It was one of the first cyber slaps. So what did you think about tonight's webinar? If you guys can just drop me a line right here, that'd be cool. Oh, what's up with that right there? Sometimes it doesn't like what the name of the picture is for some reason. Alright, so here's a trick if you ever have trouble with that. So I took that thing and it says header. I'm just going to change that to 1. You see that right there. And enter. Oh, it did it this time. So if you ever have trouble uploading a picture, just change the name. It doesn't like it. There it is. And put that long ass link in there. So Frank the Tank's actually not in a different country. He's in Alaska. So that's why I said the lower 48 states. Thanks, Bob. We need to keep in touch more. I'm glad you found me and kind of made your way around here. So that's kind of cool. So you know the replay will be up later. You guys need anything from me? I'm gonna put up that link one more time. Super Saturday. Yes, it's $4.97 now, but it is gonna go up, and we are gonna make an affiliate program this time. So we'll make it happen. October 14th. Do not miss it. I will make sure it's the best one that we've done by far. Blow it out of the water. Especially during the awesome time of the buying season. It's gonna be sick. I'll put some music on. I'll chill here for a little bit. But thank you for showing up. As always, peace out, peeps. Rashida, I don't know anything about Game of Thrones, but I would say that's a pretty hot niche. I think it just ended though, or the season, so think about that. While you guys are here, I gotta create that Facebook page real quick. a group. I'm gonna create it off here so no one can sneak into it. So the Super Saturday group is created. It is created. Each Super Saturday gets a new group. Each Super Saturday gets a new group. We teach something new every single time, so I don't want to mess them up. After you purchase, you will get redirected to that group. And put it right here, and that's it. Thank you for everybody that takes time to, put a testimonial. Makes me feel good, makes me want to keep doing this. I actually had a couple people Skype message me, and I actually wrote that to them. I said, sometimes I think about not doing these anymore because, more people don't show up. 50 people, I'm like, man, imagine if I had 500, 1,000 people in here, I'd be just rocking this thing out. But when I change people's lives and, they're not really public about it, but they hit me up on the side, it makes me feel really good, and it makes me want to come on these things. So on Thursday night, 11 o'clock at night, thanks for hanging out with me. Hopefully you guys learned something. You keep coming back. Tell your friends. Redonkulous, that's right. It is redonkulous. Oh shit, what's up? Jeremy? Damn, I haven't seen you since the event. I should do nightly bribes. So the ones in Justicinas, they're just fresh designs, but nothing proven. They're just improving niches. Cuban. Oh, this is actually just a live, it's a live DJ. But check it out, this is the link.